Well, it's one of those things you realize that you are making a mistake because you do not understand the concept. So, in today's conversation, I really want to clarify things for everybody. So, let's talk about business loan with EIN only. If you have a bad business credit score, but you are looking for guaranteed approval and no personal guarantee. Okay, so how do you get a massive amount that you need and deserve? Let's talk about that. Don't go anywhere. You're going to love today's conversation. I guarantee it.
One in a million, one in a million, one in a million. You know they're coming up to me, cause I'm just the kind of flower that's stinging from the beat, but the rhythm's getting higher. Go, 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 go. One in a million, one in a million, one in a million, one in a million, one in a million.
Welcome back, folks, to another edition of the Awesome Sweetie Kiwi Show. How are you today? I hope you are doing fantastic. I'm doing marvelous, if you were to ask me. If you are doing as great as I am, go grab a cup of coffee, or tea, or vodka. Now let's roll. In today's conversation, I really want to acquaint you with a very important concept. How do you get the massive loan amount that you need and deserve if you are looking for a business loan with EIN only, but you have bad business credit, but you are looking for guaranteed approval and no personal guarantee? First, I want you to familiarize. It's very important. A lot of people talk about EIN only, business loan, business credit card, but they have no idea what we're talking about. Son, daughter, I really want you to I want to clarify things for you. When we talk about EIN only, business loan, we're not speaking about a business loan that is based on your EIN. In other words, the number that you got from the IRS, that number is just a number. It's a 9-digit number that the IRS gave you to track your ass when it comes to income, revenue, and taxes. That's what it is. It's kind of similar to your social security number. So don't let anybody dazzle you, telling you, hey, listen, an EIN only business loan is based on your EIN. That's not the case. EIN is just the number. So when we talk about EIN only business loan, it is a loan that is more based on your business's financials, your business plan, your business credit worthiness. I really want you to, I want to get this in your mind. I want to keep it there. So don't you try to, sometimes we get comments, people talk about, well, I wanted to apply for an EIN only business credit card, and then I look at the form, I didn't see, they asked for my social security number. Yes. Because if there is a specific way you have to apply for EIN only business loan or business credit card. If you don't know that, obviously they're going to actually ask for your social security number. Okay, so there is always the option of applying with your social if you are not in a position to apply with EIN only. So many business owners make that mistake. So son, daughter, uncle, and I want to clarify that for you, okay? So an EIN only business loan or business credit card, for that matter, is not based on your EIN. It's not based on the 9 digits that the IRS gave you. It is based on your business's financials, business plan, business credit worthiness, the cash inflow and cash outflow. That's very important, okay? But a loan application will always show, the form will always show both the EIN and the social security number, because if you don't apply with EIN only, the default format is a loan application with social security number. So I really want to clarify that for everybody. The second thing I want you to do, son, I really want you to understand, and listen, everybody's invited here, grandpa, grandma, I'm calling everybody. Dad, mom, I'm really talking to everybody. So if you have bad business credit and you are looking for an EIN only business loan with no PG, okay, with guaranteed approval, you need to understand. So what does your business credit profile say about your business? It's important to have a clear idea of your business credit. So everybody talks about, hey, I have bad business credit. By the way, do you even know your business credit? Let's talk about that. You're probably walking around, maybe you have good business credit, but you have no idea. So your business credit, you actually can get that from 3 credit agencies. I'll talk about that later on. So you have Dun & Bradstreet, you have Equifax Business, and then you have Experian Business. Those are the 3 agencies that actually report on your business credit. So your business credit history talks about the credit accounts your business has obtained in the past and your payment history with those lenders or other creditors. Any legal filing, let's say if you were involved in a lawsuit, if your business was involved in a lawsuit or something like that, okay? And so any legal filings that could include recorded liens, lawsuits, judgments, or delinquent taxes, and other information found in the public record, like your industry, how long you have been in business, and so on and so forth. So you're going to have some specific components could be really critical to your business credit. Most important thing is your payment history. So you got to really take care of that, son, daughter. You got to make sure that you pay your bills on time and public records. So what I'm trying to say here is that if you already have bad business credit, you got to be proactive in making sure, as you are applying for a business loan with EIN only, you also have to make sure that going forward you actually rectify whatever led you in the position of bad business credit in the first place. Did you get that? So the thing is that lenders will access your business credit information, as I said before, through 3 CRAs, business credit reporting agencies. So you have Dun & Bradstreet, Experian, and Equifax. So son, this is really important. Now, you can access your business credit for free or for a fee, depending on the business credit bureau. Okay, but reach out to Dun & Bradstreet. We know for Dun & Bradstreet, you have to pay something if you really want to have a clear picture of your business credit score. But I think Experian and Equifax, they run programs where in some cases they will let you access your business credit score and business credit report for free. I really want you now to ascertain, son, if you're still there. This is one thing. It's really important, and the thing is, you want to confirm that you indeed have bad business credit. So my thing is, you walk around the neighborhood, you're telling everybody, I have bad business credit. Okay, but son, daughter, how sure are you that you have bad business credit? Let's talk about that. Again, people, you probably have, you say, I think I have a feeling, based on my business payment history, I think I might have bad business credit. But how do you know if you don't check? You need to check. And most importantly, you want to check your Dun & Bradstreet Paydesk score. It's very important, okay? So the Paydesk score is a score that is generated by Dun & Bradstreet, and the score goes from 1 to 100. So 100 signifies what? A perfect payment history. Obviously, if you're listening to this show, you probably are not around 100, that's for sure, okay? So if you have bad business credit, you are around 50. And the thing here is that when we talk about a good Paydesk score, again, you want to be at least 75. If you have anything below 40 or 50, you are really poor. You have bad business credit. So Paydesk score is calculated by Dun & Bradstreet. They have their algorithm. So they gather data from your suppliers, your company suppliers and vendors. And so they do this on a rolling 12-month period, okay? So if last year you were good and this year you were not good, you're going to have a bad business credit score. The thing is that there is a strong correlation between a Dun & Bradstreet Paydesk score and the Experian business credit score, and the Equifax business credit score. So chances are, if you have a bad Paydesk credit score, you're going to have a bad credit score with the other two BCRAs, business credit reporting agencies. Okay, this is important. So your Paydesk score is used primarily by vendors and suppliers, and also lenders, to judge your business when determining what terms to extend on trade credit, but also what kind of APR they will assign you. They'll give you. So if you want to improve your Dun & Bradstreet Paydesk score, you just have to take care of your payment history. Very important, okay? And you got to start doing that now as you apply for the EIN only business loan, okay? Very important. The thing here is a son, daughter, grandpa, grandma, hey. I want you to be proactive, okay? I really want you to be proactive, because what I'm trying to say here is that, hey, it is a fact right now you are listening to this, you have bad business credit. Okay, all right, So where do we go from here? Are we going to sit are we going to sit lethargically on a couch and just watch football? Or are we going to be proactive? Those are really important, okay? Those are really important. You can't just stand there sclerotic, lethargic, and not do anything. No. Once you know your score, then we have to start thinking about what to do. Now, first of all, you want to separate business and personal credit use. In other words, you want to make sure that whenever if you charge something on your business credit card, make sure it is related to the business. Don't try to, you really want to segregate your personal affairs from your business's affairs. This is really important. You also want to start, and I'll speak more about that later on, but I really wanted to say here that when we talk about being proactive, there is a constellation of actions that you need to take very seriously and very critically. Okay, establish trade accounts with your suppliers. Okay, and the thing is that vendor credit is relatively easy to obtain, and your prompt payments with suppliers are a good way to build a strong profile. Okay, and what I'm trying to say here is that as you are applying for your EIN on a business loan with bad business credit, if you're trying to let's say impress the prospective lenders you were talking to, if they see that, hey, listen, you have had bad business credit for the past 11 months or 10 months or 9 months, or have you, and going, in the last 3 months you have been good, you have resumed a history of positive payments, a positive history of payments with lenders and vendors and trade and your trade accounts. This could be very conducive to your application. This could be very positive to your application. Okay, this is what you want to do. And what the thing here is that you want to use the credit you need. Son, don't you try to apply for credit if you don't need it. So the thing is, it's very easy to get vendor credit, but you want to use the one that you really, really need. Let's say you need office supplies, right? You need, computers. You want to write a business plan. So you want to reach out to the specific net 30 vendor that actually provides that, so that you can actually, you can actually improve your business credit, but also make sure that you use the services appropriately. Let's talk about being legit, son. I'm still having a conversation with you about how do you get a massive amount on a business loan with EIN only, even if you have bad credit and you want to have guaranteed approval, and you don't want to have PG, you don't want to pledge, you don't want to have a personal guarantee. So you want to get legit as a true business. Okay, so when we talk about getting a legit as a true business, people ask, I'm already a business. Oh, hey, you're not. You are not a business. If you are not a business in both in appearance and in fact, then you are not a business. I'm sorry to say that. We got to get strict. We got to get solid here in terms of, if we say we are a business, we are a business. If you walk around the neighborhood telling everybody, hey, listen, I am a business, I want you to be legit. Show it to me. Okay. Do you have a registered agent? Let's talk about that. Okay. Or do you do it yourself? Because whatever state you are incorporated in, that state has regulations that revolve around making sure that every year you file certain paperwork. And this is why having a registered agent service is important, or you have to do it yourself. Do you have an EIN? I think you do, because if you are listening to this show, you probably have an EIN only. But as I said before, an EIN is just a number that the IRS gave you to track your ass when it comes to revenue and other income taxes. That's all it is. Okay, the banks use it to open business bank account. Some other institutions use it also for whatever reasons. But the most critical part is the IRS wants to track your ass and make sure that you pay your fair share of taxes. Do you have articles of organization? Do you have articles of incorporation? Talk to me about that. Okay, it's not about, hey, listen, I have a legit business. Okay, do you have those important documents? Do you have those pillars when it comes to critical paperwork? Okay, do you have business licenses and permits in the sector that you're in? Do you have a business checking account? Do you have a business savings account? Have you written a business plan lately about your company? Okay, do you have an initial operating plan? So those are quintessential elements that I really want you to start paying attention to. When we talk about you getting legit as a business, that's what I'm talking about. So don't you try to razzle dazzle me and trying to confuse me and trying to lie to my face by saying, hey, listen, I'm a legit, but you have no idea of the things that I just mentioned. If you don't, I really want you right now, starting today, to take actions to make sure you have those important elements. Very important. I'll be right back right after this. Don't go anywhere.
Finest, pero no es tequila. En con mi señorita, ay papi, que me
Welcome back, folks, to another session of the Awesome Sweetie Kiwi Show. We are still having a passionate conversation about EIN only business loan with bad business credit. And if you were trying to get guaranteed approval, but you have you want to have a massive amount, but you don't want to pledge anything personally, okay? So let's talk now about business plan. And I spoke earlier about that, but see, the thing is with business plan, you are showing the lender that you are legit, not only legit, but that you have a vision, and you are also explaining to the lender what you're going to use the money for, because in a business plan you have the qualitative, what we call the qualitative part. And then you have the quantitative part, which comprises the financial statements. You can have projected financial statements. You're gonna have to explain what you're gonna use the money for. So when we talk about business plan, if anything, I'm telling you right now, you have no idea. Grandpa, grandma, son, daughter, uncle, aunt, niece, nephew, I'm talking to everybody here. If you have no idea what I'm talking about when I say business plan, that means you have to outsource the task. You have to reach out to someone who understands what they're talking about. You have to either go online on Fiverr, Upwork, you have a freelancer.com, you have those freelancer websites, or you can subscribe to business plan software, okay? You have a Biz Plan, you have Live Plan, you have Enloop. So there is a constellation of business plan software tools out there that do the job really well. I mean, they will help you. They have a series of questions and answers that really help you actually write your business plan. Even if you have no background in business plan writing, you can even hire somebody locally. Okay, if you are lucky to have someone around you where you live and who can actually charge you a decent amount of cash for that, go ahead and do it. So don't you try to be stingy here. I don't want to hear about your stingy ass saying, hey, listen, I cannot spend $200 on this. I don't have money, blah, 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 blah. Cut that out. All right. You are looking for a $50K, a $100K business loan, and you have no $200 to invest in a business plan. Come on, boss. All right. So very important. So make sure your business plan has an executive summary, a business description, a market analysis and strategy part, a marketing and sales plan. You have to talk about your competitive analysis, okay, management and organization description, product and services, operating plan, and so on and so forth. You got to have a financial projection also. The cool thing is, if you hire someone who knows what they are talking about, you should be fine. You should be good to go. You should have a captivating business plan. The last thing I want to talk about, and I sort of touched a little bit on that before, but now I really want to zero in on that right now, is you got to build credit. Obviously, you have bad business credit. Okay. The thing is, where do we go from here? Because if you don't get the EIN or the business loan that you apply for right now, you want to make sure that you prepare the next time you apply so you can actually successfully apply, so you can get approved. So when we talk about building business credit, it is not a sprint. It is a marathon. It is something that you have to do strategically. It takes time, but it is possible, totally possible. You want to seek net 30 vendors, okay? And you can also get a secured business credit card. Yeah. This is totally possible, okay? And actually, we have covered net 30 vendors on 4 different videos in the past. So we're going to show you on the screen. In case you are interested, just go to our catalog of business credit and just type net 30, and you're going to have the constellation of videos we have already produced on the matter. So you can see on the screen here, we have the top net 30 accounts that report to Dun & Bradstreet and other business credit bureaus. We have the top net 30 vendors that ask very little documentation before approving you. We have the net 30 vendors for new LLC business. We have the top net 30 accounts for new LLC. And also try to get an unsecured business credit card. Okay. And the thing here is that you can actually get it from your bank. It's always good to apply where they already know you. So where you already have an existing relationship, try to apply there. Okay. And you can also try to get a business loan, not an EIN only business loan, but a regular business loan with your social. And you can do that with your bank or credit union, okay, and you can look for $5,000 or $10,000, and The thing is, you are trying to establish business credit, or you are trying to improve your business credit score. Okay, so start with your current institution and then try alternative lenders. So when we talk about EIN only business loan, bad business credit, you're gonna get this most of the time from alternative lenders, such as Landio, Landio is a loan marketplace, but they have business lenders there. You have Smart Bees, for example. Not Smart Bees. You have I'm blanking right now, but you have a constellation of business lenders that we have covered on other shows. Also, try online lenders, for example. Thank you so much, boss, for your attention to this conversation. I was talking to you about EIN only business loan, bad business credit. You want to have guaranteed approval, but you don't want to pledge any personal guarantee. Okay, so I spoke to you about familiarizing yourself, understanding the concept, ascertaining your business credit score, being proactive, being legit, planning the whole thing, and building business credit. Thank you so much for your attention. I really appreciate it. I will really appreciate it. I will see you next time. But until then, remember, stay marvelous.